And I guess before the city fell, I read lots of stories about wars and weapons and soldiers.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah,
Right.
that's about.
That's what I thought. I understand. Pokey, make a note of that.
Scribbles it down.
Although I did read
Right,
one
what
book.
were we talking about? Oh yeah, creepy mysterious book. Have you tried fire? That usually works.
What? Hey, no. It's like
No.
I could set it on fire for you right now if you want.
No, please don't.
You can't just go around.
It's kind of research. You're gonna need it.
Yeah, Eliza said you can't just go around burning books.
Yeah, but my thing is sort of like to break the rules that other people say I'm not allowed to do. Like, that just makes it more enticing for me. Now I even want to do it more. What a conundrum.
I mean, they did lock one in like a vault. That was pretty weird.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I mean, the book and also the vault.
Is it a valuable book?
No, it's dangerous.
What vault did they lock it up in?
Vault?
Yeah, I don't.
Where
I
is
wasn't
this vault?
invited. I don't know. Allura kept taking things off me, and that was one of the things. But then that one was actually dangerous, so.
See, that is one of your first mistakes. A true leader doesn't simply let all of their things be taken from them against their will.
They haven't taken all of my things. I've still got it's like the crazy Marilith like longsword. It's like, look. I mean, we got this from a demon, and they've not taken that off me. And
Oh my gosh. Okay.
seems to be my MO. I find things, and then someone says the dangerous.
But dangerous things are the most fun things.
I mostly concur.
There you go. I feel like we have.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I feel like we finally found a common point of interest.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, says the Dragonborn who put the god helmet on.
Yep.
Not letting that one go.
There's nothing nice about like wars and stuff, but if you're gonna win, you might as well have the best toys.
I like this thing that like Sid is encouraging Naraxus to do the dangerous things, and Hazel is discouraging him to do it. Yeah. It's like the devil and the angel.
Yep.
The tiger and the turtle on your shoulders telling you.
God.
Yes, no.
Oh my god. The tiger and the turtle! Oh my god! Okay. Alright.
They're gonna fight it out once Hazel is back.
Something's gonna happen.
Oh god.
It's gonna be 15 minutes of Julia arguing with herself.
No!
Please.
No, we won't do that. We won't do that. If I don't do NPC arguments, then no. Okay, so anything else before you let Naraxus recover his hit points?
Yeah, bye.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, I think Sid is good. Like, she doesn't really have anything else to offer to this conversation. They wouldn't let her burn the book. There's no money for her to make. She's like, there's nothing dirty or anything seemingly going on. So she's like, alright, let those book nerds do their thing.
Alright. So, yeah, you're just in trouble, Julia. That's just, nah. And the thing is, you don't have to play Ulrin. We'll let the dwarves kind of be in the background for a little while.
Yeah.
There are Yasha Pike for a bit.
I like trying to do a horrible Scottish accent and failing miserably, and not remembering Sid's voice in the process. And
oh god.
Just a crazy spiral of...
So, long rest. Naraxus, you can get your max back.
Thank God.
Everyone reset. hit points, spells, all that fun crap.
Oren prepares his bajillion of spells that I totally had to look through, and I think I picked some
Okay.
good ones.
Okay. Perfect.
Is it basically the same ones he takes every day so that you do it?
Pretty much. This is to make sure the party doesn't die. This is to make sure the party doesn't die.
Basically, yeah, that was my train of thought.
All right. Your evening or long rest after you've lost track of time down here. Your natural rhythms tell you it's probably morning. But you can pack up and head out if you would like.
Okay, so we want to go that way, but we keep an eye that way, because I don't know why you build massive crossbows into before if nothing scary is going to come out of that tunnel. Just like
Okay.
hooks his bag up.
Alright. So you can, I will actually move you guys back to this. So yeah, you can reset your tokens there if you want to get everybody back up to max.
Yes.
I'll reset Volcar here. There we go, and I'll reset Oren.
Thank you.
And let's make that AC 23. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Good lord.
Could Sid tell like a raunchy pirate story for breakfast and inspire everyone with how disgusting it is? Or like, not disgusting if you're into it, depending what the party members think, and give everyone her inspiring leader thingy.
Please.
Sure. It's a little shaky in the middle. There's some face palming happening.
She like uses like cutlery and like the food items
Yeah.
for like visualization. It's very disturbing.
Pokey is assisting with more props.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Please don't make me actually tell it. I don't want
Oh no.
to. Julia doesn't want
no.
to.
I'm not gonna do that. We'll just say that it was highly inappropriate and excellent
leave it
all
up.
at the same time.
Exactly. People are like disturbed, maybe like slightly into it, and that's where like the hit points come from. It's
Oh my
like,
god.
do I like this? What are these strange feelings? Better not to think about them.
Okay,
Too
so
much.
gain temporary hit points equal to your level plus your charisma modifier.
Which means 15 extra hit points for every
Alright, so
temporary hit point.
take the 15 temp. And I will give that to... Where do I do... How do I not know how to do this? How do you do this? How do you do the temporary on here?
You go to the cog wheel and then you add another bar.
Yeah, she's in the blue
okay.
bar.
I got it.
I don't know how you do it on the sheet. Maybe I don't know. I know
Yeah, okay.
that's
So... temp hit points. Got it.
Oh god, Oren uses all of his boxes. Ah.
Yeah, it's... He does.
Putting them on a sheet.
Yes.
Proper.
Alright. See, overlay. Okay. Alright.
There we go.
So, temporary 15. Alright. So, it's gotten very cold and clammy down here. The rotting bodies of the Darkul that you'd killed the day before are just slowly turning into goo. But you don't
Noise.
see anything disturbed while you were inside the mansion, and it looks like you can head out. The main path goes down this way, following kind of this really rough stone tile road, heads south, almost southeast.
That is the direction that the thing
Yeah.
pinged.
It is.
Okay.
Which
Oh.
at least you have a guide a little bit, because it
Yeah.
would be easy to get lost down here.
Getting back out might be interesting, but we can.
We'll find a way.
How do you get back out in Skyrim? You just find a hole and you climb out of it. You going down?
How do you get out of Minecraft? You just dig right up.
I was just gonna say, let's just try Minecrafting it. Just dig straight up.
Okay. So you head out. What's some? Put yourselves in a marching order, please. Down somewhere in this area.
I'm in the middle.
In the middle.
Yes.
Okay.
I think
No,
Ulrich
which
is
way?
usually in the rear. I think.
Oh, it's Ulrich at the.
Suggested.
Was Ulrich at the back or the front? Because I know he has good.
Oh,
see-
is he
Oh,
leading?
wait, no.
Is he leading?
No,
he's
I was
leading
leading
us?
because I have crazy.
Because you have
Over
crazy.
the front.
Yeah, dark vision. We'll put
But Ulrich's at the
Volcar.
back because he also has, so that he'll see
Yeah,
if we get
we'll put
attack from the
Volcar
back.
behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do it this way, I think.
But yeah,
Yeah.
that's
That looks
A
good.
couple heavy hitters in the front, and all right, perfect. Put the squishy one in the middle. It's all good. Okay, so you start to head out. An entire day passes. You don't see anything or anyone, noting Ulrich and Araxis' passive perception.
Yeah.
You don't hear anything other than rain and water dripping. It gets colder. You are heading probably closer to the mountains.
I think Sid's starting to feel a little uncomfortable. Way down here, Spooky goes away from the sea. That's not her thing. She'll like, if no one's stopping her, she's gonna start like singing sea shanties. And if no one is like, no, we want to be stealthy, then like maybe Volker starts like accompanying her for the one he knows, and like, this is how we're proceeding.
Okay, yeah, Volkar's totally into it.
yeah. I mean, yeah. If it's gonna get us through the
Yeah.
horrible, like just trudging for days on end through the dark.
Yep.
And equally, Ulrich and I cannot sneak in heavy armor. We are just jangling along.
Yeah.
Yeah, at this
We're
point,
not sneaky.
anyone is going to
Singing
hear
it
you
is.
guys coming. Yep.
Yeah.
The path curves and winds. You leave those broken stone tiles way behind, and it just turns into natural cave formations. It gets colder and continues to get colder. Towards the end of the first day, you can actually start to see your breath furl out before you. I'm going to assume you put up the mansion again.
Yeah.
So we're moving like deeper down.
You're
Into the
moving into the earth,
Mhm.
and it feels like you're turning almost in a southern direction, which would lead you to part of the mountain chain.
Okay.
At the end of my long rest, I will change my infernal resistance to cold now that
Okay.
it's getting chilly.
All
It's
right.
like, nope, no, thank you.
I think we can assume Sid does her like breakfast spiel like every day.
Every
To
day.
get everyone to 15. Like, yeah.
Is it a different
repeat.
story every day?
Oh yeah, it's a different story every day, and it's like, you know, she varies it. Not everything she does is like dirty. It's like everything she tells is dirty. It's like, you know, sometimes just a really like nice like adventuring tale of like, oh, when we found this mysterious temple on that island, and you know, like classic kind of like Indiana Jones with pirates, like Pirates of the Caribbean stuff. And of course, Sid is always like the big hero, and like she tells how she sweeps Dell up in her arms and like, you know, jumps out of a thing while it explodes in the background and stuff like that.
Our very own Sid, the Dwayne Rock Johnson.
Exactly.
This is
Fast and Furious.
Yep. It's
Fast and Furious.
Like-
Turtle Drink.
Turtle
Like,
Drink,
unless you
yeah.
rolled a natural one on like Inside or something, no one would ever believe that this is how it happened. But it's still very entertaining, and that's the point.
It's very entertaining. Volcar at one point challenges you to a bard off, a story off,
Oh yeah.
and
Let's
lets
do
everyone else be the judge to kind of pass the evening. So anyone who wants to actually roll performance for me, Julia. And I'm gonna have
Okay.
Volcar do that because his performance is stupid high.
Let's see. 23!
Yeah, I don't think you can beat a 32.
She
No, I can't.
sucks.
But I like to know that's still a very good tale on my part.
a very good
but it
story,
pales in
yeah.
comparison to Volk.
He actually at one point, you want to get offended, Sid, but you can't quite get yourself there because he's so good at it. He takes your story and twists it a little bit and makes it into a big adventure romance story, and you're like, okay, yeah, all right.
Yeah, I'm into it. Oh yeah.
So the great Bardoff in the mansion happens.
Yeah. After that, after it happens, I bow graciously and give him a push with.
Oh my gosh. It's a nice night. It takes away the doldrums of the travel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really what Sid wants to do, because she knows, from experience on the high seas, where you just see water and sky for nothing on end,
Right.
that it's very important to keep everyone entertained and in good spirits.
Exactly. That's perfect. It's a...
I also want to note, Pokey will come every night to Elijah's room and offer her that tattoo. And if she wants to take it, he will work on it during the evening. He will not stop. It's a challenge to him at this point.
Oh god.
He's gonna be sorry. Not right.
Aw.
He's just always there, and whenever she looks at his direction, he's giving her this look and slowly reaching to his tools. Every time.
Oh man. Alright. Tails over tattoo gently declined. You move through the next day, and about midpoint in the day, you come to a crossroads. The path splits left and right.
Could Wolverine use his dwarven stone cunning, which I know dwarves have, to sort of see what he can figure out about the two paths, if one is going deeper.
Okay. It's a history roll with proficiency, and it's double proficiency, so...
Okay. So that is...
And actually, we can have Volcar do the same thing. So plus 8. Jesus. Okay.
That's a 27 for Ulrich.
Volcar rolled a natural 20, so
Oh
it's
my
a
god.
37.
Wow,
Yep.
he knows exactly where we are in this mountain.
Yeah, they're both pretty
He
sure
can see through the wall.
that at this point, when Volcar's kind of confused, he's like, so wait, we were following what we thought was the relic, but all we've done is gotten ourselves deeper into the mountain.
Yes.
Yes.
And we have no way to track which way the relic went at this point. Because I can tell you how to get to Kraghammer, and he points left. We'll probably have to come up through the bottom slab and work our way. It's gonna be a while, but...
I mean...
So there's that. And you guys all watch Ulrin kind of gets this weird look on his face. And his hand goes up to something around his throat. And he just points right. We're supposed to go that way.
I say right it is, then.
Follow the dwarf Jesus.
You're feeling okay, right? I know you don't want to go any points left.
Yeah, I've kind of I've resigned myself to the fact that that's going to happen at some point. And he's just kind of, his hand is right here, right up by his throat. We're just supposed to go that way. I realize that's not what you probably want to hear, but
Well, you heard the priest.
Yep.
Yep. Let's go.
It's your quest.
All right. So you
Well,
turn.
Although I will, like,
Yeah,
take a
no.
python and just like
Oh, okay.
hammer it into the wall and like tie, like just cut off a piece of rope and like tie it there, like
Okay.
just in case, you know, for coming back we can be like, won't go that way.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Okay. Little
That
bit
is
of
a
a
pretty-
breadcrumb. Yeah.
Yeah, if we're like in a rush, something's like after us, we just be like, and Kraghammer, and
Ooh. I like that, Dragon Man. That is pretty smart. Pokey, put that on the list. Let's go.
All right. East you head. This tunnel narrows. Sid and Neuraxis, you're having to stoop in places. Sid, you're
Oh,
having to
this is-
turn sideways.
I hate this. I
and
hate this so
Always,
much.
always with the shell. Ah.
at one point, you're having to get down an army crawl through. Everyone, except for Elysia, needs to make an athletics check. Because Alicia's tiny. So she can just wiggle right through there. So athletics, I'll roll Volcar.
Okay, so this is for 6.
Yeah, not bad.
Yes. This is for Ulrin.
Okay. Okay.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
So
So
Sid got a 10 and Ulrin got a 12.
okay, and Volcar got a 12. At one point, Sid, you can feel your shell catch.
No, not my beautiful shell. It's the best part of me.
Pokey
No,
jumps
the
down,
travesty.
and he's just shoving on you on your
Push
backside.
harder, Pokey. Come on.
Neuraxis, you can hear her yelling. Ulrin's in the back, so he's trying to push. Eventually, you guys do get pushed out into more of an open area. And I need everyone to make perception checks, please. I'm counting passive on the two of you.
Perception.
Yep.
Wait, sorry, what do you mean with counting passive?
I'm
Just-
counting because Ulrin and Neuraxis have high passive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ulrin has an 18 for his passive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
But I
that's not
still
16.
need perception checks.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is Ulrin. His perception is just insane.
Volcar doesn't see shit.
13,
Eh.
6,
Ulrin
9.
rolls badly.
Okay.
Sid does not have bad perception.
11. 19.
Ah, both Ulrin and Sid rolled 13.
Okay, it's not terrible, but Neuraxis, you just hear, and I'll show you what this area looks like. It's this open area that actually you come to the edge of because it goes down into what looks like a natural made pool, an underground water source. There's a thin trickle of water coming from, it's kind of on the opposite side of you. If there were more water, this would be a proper waterfall. But instead, it's this large underground lake almost. There's phosphorescent, almost fungi growing out of the different rock formations. You see a few more of those crystals that Ulrin broke off at one point a couple of days ago when you guys were near the fort. And Neuraxis, you just hear this scream echo through the cave, and little points of light begin to glow in the lake.
He just like looks at Ulrin.
Ulrin just looks and he goes, "That's why I said we had to come here. One of the reasons."
Well, you heard the man. The axe is like appears in his hand.
Okay, I'm gonna paste you guys over proper with your temp HP. That was not the proper one there. Yeah, you guys can move yourselves. Ulrin's kind of in the back. And these little points of light, and now you're all having really bad deja vu. Does anyone
Except
want
Sid.
to...
Sid is So
Yeah.
just feeling grateful there's water here.
Yeah, it's water. It's
like dope.
beautiful. This is about a 10-foot drop down from where you're standing, Neuraxis. So just know that.
10
Because
feet.
up out of the water comes this ethereal form. Her long hair tangled back in knots, fingers turned into claws at the end, dress tattered and torn, and you see a ghostly image of Fabiana Delacrane come up out of the lake. Sid, you don't have any fucking clue what's going on, but she looks scary.
I don't like it. Spooky ghost people make me nervous. Let's blast her.
Yeah. It's like, man, didn't we already kill you once?
Aren't you dead? What happened? Let's roll initiative.
Whoa!
There's gonna be some fumbling
Shit,
here,
shit,
so...
Shit.
Well, yeah. Kind of.
Yeah.
Alright. I gotta take you all out of the old initiative order here. Give me a second. Okay. Where are we at here? Neuraxis.
Alright.
14, sorry.
No, you're good. I'm gonna put you back in here because I don't like what it did. 14. Okay. Oh, alright. Yike. Rolled really high. And then give me, let's see. Let me do Volcar here real quick. Neuraxis, are you gonna mind him in battle?
Yeah, can do.
Okay. Volcar got a 16. Okay. And I always hit the wrong thing. There we go. All right. She's up first, actually. So she comes up out of the water, the orbs floating and glowing around her, and you just watch her throw her head back as she comes this direction, and I'm pretty sure that's gonna nail everybody. Yep, that's gonna nail everybody. I need everyone to make a Constitution save as she lets loose this unearthly wail.
Okay.
Ooh!
Sit.
No. Six.
Sit and
That's the
Ulrin.
ones. Yeah. The second one is Ulrin, not me. It's just
Wait, Ulrin or Volcar?
Ulrin. I don't have access to Volcar.
Oh, I thought I'm doing Ulrin.
Yeah, Julia's
Wait.
got Ulrin.
I don't have Volcar's thing.
You don't? Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. I thought I had that.
I've-
It's too
I rolled the
confusing!
wrong dwarf. I'm sorry.
Did he? Ah, but he rolled so good.
I know, because he's got a massive. Like,
There you go. There you go.
there it
Alright,
is.
sorry about that. That was my fault. Yeah.
Are
Let's
we
get...
allowed to keep Neuraxis' roll for Ulrin?
No.
Or not?
Wait.
Okay.
I mean, his mod is the same, but
We'll go down the line in just a second once we get all the numbers in.
Okay.
Alicia, that's bad.
Yep.
That's bad.
I know. That's bad.
That's bad. Okay.
Goodbye.
All right. So give me scores down the line, please. Alicia,
6.
6. Neuraxis,
26.
26 with a natural 20. Sid,
23.
Volcar,
21.
and Ulrin.
Okay. 18.
18. Just made it on that. Everyone makes it, but the gnome wizard. Alicia, you drop to 0. Unconscious.
Bye.
You just watch Alicia slump to the ground, knocked out by the Banshee's wail. Everyone else is still going to take damage. Ooh, double sixes. Shit. Shit. 26 points of psychic damage to everyone else.
Thank you, temp HP.
Yeah, really. You can thank Sid for that later. Okay, so...
Sorry, how much?
26.
Ugh.
Psychic
I feel like in all
damage.
fairness, I should ask, what about Pokey? Since it's a hearing thing.
Pokey, I let just... If he's hiding in your shell... I'm
He
not...
always is.
What did Matt say? I'm not gonna fucking kill her weasel? Like, I'm not going to slaughter the monkey.
Yay! The monkey's safe!
Yeah. And I think we'd
Okay.
said that before. If he's in the shell... I assume he's in the shell unless you say otherwise. So...
Yeah, whenever, like, combat, the slightest sign of combat, he's...
Okay.
It's
So...
like soundproof in there.
Alicia's out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
The visage of what's left of Fabiana Delacrane is just hovering in your direction. She is about 10 feet above where you all are. And that is her turn. Neuraxis.
That's a problem. So she's hovering over the drop. She's not.
Yes. So she would be considered 20 feet in the air from the bottom, 10 feet above where you are standing. And then a few feet from you, so. And this is that part of the waterfall. So there is a gap here.
Oh no.
There's a gap
I
here.
just saw I am unconscious right next to the gap. I'm at the edge.
You're at the edge, yeah.
Oh, no.
So, keep that in mind.
You know, yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. I will step over next to Elijah and look at the scary dead lady. You again, and just fling his hand and his, I think he has 3 now, Eldritch Blast, just, like, the 3 beams just go flying out at her.
Shit, alright. Eldritch Blast.
Yep. Yeah, I'm just going to roll to hit for all 3, 'cause it's going to make life easier. So 14, 13, and 12 to hit.
Those all miss.
Uh,
Just, they pass right through her form, hitting the rock behind her. No impact.
Uh-oh.
Fair enough. Okay. Alright.
And that is, yeah, he's just, like, put himself between, like, Elijah and the thing, and then missed spectacularly.
Okay. Hold on just a second. Let me check something here. Got it. Okay, so end of Neuraxis' turn. What does Volkar want to do? Because you guys are on the same initiative.
Yeah, I'm desperately flicking through his, like...
He has healing abilities. If you want to have him pop Alicia back up, you could have him try to wail on this thing. I can kind of help you out. I've played a lot of bards. You could also do call
Actually,
lightning.
his Zaz is magic, isn't it?
It is indeed. You all have magical weapons. Except for Alicia, who is a magic weapon.
Yeah. I'll circle around. It's a clear straight line. And... God, which one is it? It's the
What are you looking for?
wrong lightning. Here's the other lightning.
There's
That's what I
lightning
thought
bolt, and
was-
then there's call lightning.
Yeah, he has call lightning.
Yeah. So he can bring it down on a point.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Let's go for it.
Call lightning. All right.
Yeah, at 3rd level. Sure.
All right. Perfect. Storm cloud appears. Yep. 60-foot radius. Right. Point he can see. Yep. So the lightning comes down, and it's a dex save. Right on top of her. Right. I'm assuming.
Yeah, but yeah.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. And this is something he can maintain with
Yes.
concentration. Yep, dex save. Well, that's a dirty 20, natural 18.
Yes, that succeeds.
Okay, so it's 3d10 damage halved.
Yep.
Sorry, guys, we are, for those of you watching, hi. Also, we were missing a couple players, so some of our other players are filling in for them in battle. So
5, 7, so 14, so half it is 7.
7, got it. Reduced to half, so 3.
Oh, God. Okay.
She is resistant. Alright. So the bolt... Do we have...
Wait.
Orin, we're fighting shit!
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yes, please, because I haven't thought it all about what Ulrin should do in this fight. So please. Please.
Well, I mean, it is undead.
I mean, I had everything under control is what I meant.
Undead is his favorite terrain. So...
He heard the call of the undead
heard
and
the
he
call
was
of the
like,
undead,
let's
yeah.
go. My people need me.
Yes, we are.
Get your
I
ass
am
in here,
hero.
man!
That's
Alright. So, okay,
Yeah.
so Volkar Call Lightning. He's pulled that down. Elysia, death save. 10 or higher.
19.
19! Mark that success down. Alright.
Not dying today.
Not dying, not going out like that. Sid.
Yay. Okay.
One
She
lightning bolt
is-
down.
Yes, I'm very much liking what is going on here. Sid is definitely aroused. She's like right in front of me. So like I just look at her and I'm like, I do not like the way you yelled at us. I find that very disrespectful and I do not appreciate being disrespected. So usually I don't like raising my voice. But in this case, I will make an exception just for you, darling. Then she breathes out, and out of her mouth, this like 15-foot cone of lightning just crackles out of her. She has cast Dragon Breath on herself at 5th level
Oh, shit!
Yes.
and chosen lightning. Because like the lightning seemed to do like the full damage on her, right? It didn't seem like shit was it.
No.
No, it
Yeah, perfect. So she chooses lightning, obviously.
Of course
as
she did.
the type. And the Banshee has to make a dexterity saving throw,
Okay.
and I'm using what's it called? I'm spending 3 sorcery points to give her disadvantage on that saving throw.
Alright. Disadvantage.
Yeah.
No, that's a 12.
She fails, so she takes the full. Wait, that's a.
We're fighting
Wait,
balls.
that's just a 2nd level spell, so that's 66 lightning
Damn, okay. Alright.
damage. Okay.
I'm gonna screen cap this chat right now, cause
Ulrin, help us. We
Ulrin,
need
help.
you.
Oh my!
I leave you alone for 5 minutes.
pretty much.
Leave you guys alone. 5 minutes.
Hey, man.
Hey, I
Hey.
didn't know we had a game today. I still haven't unpacked my computer, so
We had kind of figured that's what happened. So, so half of wait,
Okay,
is that
No, that is. She failed on her saving throw, so
Correct.
she takes the full damage of that. So she takes 24 points of lightning damage from Dragon Breath,
okay?
and then an additional +5 lightning damage from my Heart of the Storm ability.
So
So 29 points of lightning damage.
halved. Okay,
Wait, it is half?
she's resistant to
What?
lightning.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, she was resistant to it when
She
Volkar
is
cast?
naturally resistant.
Oh, I thought she wasn't.
She saved and resisted.
Yeah, she failed to save but is resistant. So,
Balls.
speaking of balls, there's lots of them floating around in the lake. Okay, do you want to move, Sid? You still have movement. You still have a bonus.
I do not appreciate you playing coy with. And no, no, screw it. I will stand my ground.
Hi, everyone. Wait, is there a birthday? I'm confused. There's
What?
in the Twitch chat. Hi, person. Hi there. Our birthday is in like 3 weeks. What's up? I'm very confused right now. I've not had enough caffeine.
To anyone who has a birthday today,
Happy birthday!
birthday! Wherever you are.
It's our collective birthday. Yay! All right. Before Ulrin, I need Volkar to make a dexterity save as 2 claws come up the cliff behind him and try to pull him down.
Ew.
It's this thing snuck up on all of you. And you can just barely see it. Yep. Come up behind Ulrin, its long black limbs dripping ichor as it tries to grab him and pull him down.
My dex is pretty good. Yeah, 19.
19. He manages to. This thing goes right for his ankles, and he's and almost flips backwards towards the cliff with it. And it, instead of getting a grip on him, it digs into the stone and pulls itself up. It actually falls in the initiative order right here, and it is going to make 2 attacks on him. I just need to add it to the turn order here. Alright, I gotta get the right thing. Hold on a second. You guys have never seen anything like this before. Exaggerated, elongated limbs, long, almost alien-looking face, thin, almost impossibly thin rib cage, bloated toward the bottom a little bit like a distended belly, and it just sinks 2 claws into Volkar. So first attack is a 27 to hit.
Yep.
Second attack is a 23.
Also, yes.
Okay, so that is going to be... It's just slashing damage. First attack is 16 points of slashing. Second attack is 16 points of slashing, so 32 total.
Oh, God.
As it just sinks claws into him. But that it is now up with him. It's right behind him towards the edge of the cliff. That's all he's going to do. It is Ulrin's turn.
Yay. So we're on a cliff? Is that what this is?
You are, yes, it's a cliff area. The cliff drops down into this underground lake about 10 feet. And the Banshee is hovering about 20 feet in the air, about 10 feet above all of you.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep. Volkar just got grabbed by this thing, but he managed to wiggle away.
Alright.
And Alicia's unconscious.
Oh God. Why? Why you do this?
I didn't do anything.
The Banshee dropped her immediately.
The scream.
Yep, the whale.
I was the only.
Oh, God damn it.
Yep, they're not fun.
Okay. Alright. I will... let me see how far I can move.
Yep.
Yay.
It's just a little Banshee, guys. It's fine.
I'm gonna run over here
Okay.
to Alicia. And she's down, like,
Out.
0 hit points?
0.
Or, like... Okay. So... Hold on, let me pull up my character sheet. I'm not going to be able to do Ulrin's voice, I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Fine.
I think we understand.
That's really did.
No worries, man.
And I will cast Cure Wounds
Okay.
on her at 2nd level. Actually, 3rd level.
Okay.
So that is 19 healing point.
Okay. Take your 19 back there. Awesome. Alright, that's your action.
Yeah, hold on. Sorry.
You're good. You're good. You're doing this remotely. You're totally fine.
And then as my bonus action, I want to use my spiritual weapon,
Okay.
or summon my spiritual weapon
All right.
over by Volkar behind the creepy, or in. Can I do it like? Yeah, that's fine.
You want it there?
I'll put it
okay.
there. Yeah, and I want to try and bash him and see if I can get him to fall back down the cliff a little bit,
You want to make
or
a
bash like
pushing
a shove.
Like a shove?
Yeah.
Okay.
With the weapon.
with the weapon.
I don't
okay.
know how that. Yeah, I don't know how you want to do that.
It'd be contested strength technically, but it's an
But
anvil. So...
Yeah. You want me to just make an attack and?
Yeah, I
see
think that's
if
how
the
we're gonna have to do
damage
it.
Does something? I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yep. So go ahead and make the attack. See if you can hit his AC, and he will try to fight back against it.
Okay. Because it's so.
Okay.
23.
23 against. Oh God. No, he rolled an 8.
Ooh.
So yeah, go ahead and do the damage, and then you're gonna shove him down to the lake.
8 force damage.
Okay, so he falls. He's also gonna take falling damage. So 8 plus the 1 extra falling damage, so 9. Okay, he is prone on the ground. Prone. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, so the anvil just was bang into this thing, and you watch its limbs fly out, and it falls backwards off the cliff, and you can hear it, the audible just thunk of it hitting the ground, and there's a little bit of spray of water. And Volkar kind of looks over the edge and goes, "Nice, thanks." All right.
Yay.
Yay!
That's my turn.
That's your turn. All right. At the end of your turn, this thing that you just pushed is going to use a legendary action. And is going to try to grab Volkar. There's this shadow energy that leaves the ends of its long hooked fingers, and it rips, it kind of grasps his leg. He's trying to pull him down with him again. He is considered grappled. So Volkar is grappled, Neuraxis.
Okay.
Tethered by this shadow energy. Nothing else happens quite yet. Alright. The top of the round, what is left, apparently, of Faviana Delacrane's consciousness. And evil. She's evil. She's totally evil. It's fine. She's gonna come over here to you, Sid. And reach out and just try to touch you. So, she's this
I mean, who doesn't?
I mean,
I
it's true.
understand.
But maybe you don't want this one. It looks a little murky. It looks bad. It looks not fun.
Wouldn't be the first murky touch.
Yeah.
Oh, God
I've been
damn
in
it.
similar situations before, and they haven't usually turned out great. So.
That's a 21 to hit.
That definitely hits. Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
so this is necrotic,
Is
which
she-
you are not resistant to.
Right, and it's not like she's casting a spell that I could counterspell.
Nope, it's literally
Okay.
a touch attack.
Bad touch.
Bad touch,
Got it.
yes.
Or
Jesus.
good
Very
touch.
Well, not in this case. That is, oh Jesus. Math. Fuck. That is
7.
36,
It's only 7.
36 points of necrotic damage to you.
Not that bad.
Well, you all
It's
can
gonna be
see
that
the...
bad for us.
It might, well, not that bad for everyone else.
Hey!
Sid is not resistant.
No,
So-
okay, 36.
36.
Does it also reduce my max?
No, it does not.
Okay.
Not that kind of necrotic, thankfully.
30.
Otherwise, this battle's going to be over real fast. Okay. She just, and she I mean, her visage, it's awful. You can see skin hanging off of her cheekbone. One eye socket has gone completely black. She's missing half of her teeth, and her face is a little lopsided. And she just, and reaches out to you and grabs you, and you can feel the energy pulse through you. It's a bad touch. That's a bad touch, Sid.
You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals. So let's do it.
Don't stop!
Oh, no.
I don't have rights. I don't have rights. Quit.
Oh,
Twitch is gonna ban us. Stop
Oh my
it.
god, we gotta get demonetized.
Sorry.
Quit. Stop.
We're fine. Sid's
It's
not a
fine.
mammal. We're fine. That's
Jesus.
Oh,
my
yeah,
god.
it's fine.
Ah.
Cold-blooded.
Ah. Okay. Well, not according to Dell. Anyways, Neuraxis, what would you like to do?
Oh god, so many problems.
You got a few, yeah?
Mm, Alright, let's try and get rid of her. Just, like, stride forward, pull the axe, and take a big two-handed great weapon master with the first swing at her.
Got it.
$18.
18 hits.
For 27 magical slashing damage.
Hachi-machi. Alrighty. Woo!
But yeah, same thing again. Why not?
Just do it.
12 to hit.
12 misses, unfortunately.
Oh.
So the first connect with Forsaken Edge just crashes into her, and you see it slash through. If she were fully corporeal, she'd be bleeding from the chest at this point, but it does seem to make her form waver just a little bit on that first hit.
And then... No, I'm gonna hold off on my bonus action. That's it. It just like comes like sees that someone's attacking Sid, just like looks at her, gives her the nod, and then just smashes down on her.
Okay. All right. Volkar's next. He has Call Lightning up as an action.
Yes.
Okay.
Did I have to roll a save for him being grappled?
He's grappled. There's not going to be any. He didn't take any damage
Right.
from that yet.
Is it an action to like
There is
to escape?
there is an escape DC, so yes, there would be an action to maneuver out of this tether.
Actually, yes, because I succeeded on the first saving throw from it, which means he gets on advantage. So I will try and escape the grapple.
Okay, you can do that. So it's contested. It's strength against the escape, or athletics,
I think
which
his
for
strength
him is his strength is kind of baller high.
yeah. Contested athletics.
Contested athletics against the escape DC that's set. Yeah.
Yeah. 16.
That just makes it.
Ugh.
So he breaks free of this tether, and you watch it fade into little tendrils of smoke, almost. But
Full, like over the top flex, just like busts out.
through the wall like the Kool-Aid Man, just I'm here. Yeah. Okay. So he is now free of the grapple.
Lightning is an action. Does he have?
It is.
And he will inspire.
Hey.
He will inspire Sid.
All right. D8, Sid, or D10. Sorry, D10.
Nice.
Yeah, D10. So take the D10. All right.
He just hit a little like down.
Just a little riff. It's all good.
Yeah.
Okay. Elysia.
Yay!
You're conscious. You're prone.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna get up.
Okay. Up. Half movement.
Then, would I know? We're gonna try. Fucking Mind Spike at level. Let's do level 4.
Level
Good fun.
4. Okay.
Yep. Oh!
Oh no. Okay.
Still, you need to roll
Yep.
with save.
Yep. Let me see what she's got here. Okay. That's an 8.
Oh, it
So
fails,
no.
so
Yeah.
she takes 19 points of psychic damage.
She takes full damage
Not
on that.
resistant. Hey!
It's full damage. Okay. The mind
bonus
spike
action.
hits her. You actually see the energy pass through her again, but it kind of, when it hits, you can see straight through her face.
Yeah.
When it hits the middle of her face, it almost gets
Oops.
stuck there for a second, and then it passes right through again, and you can see her reel from the damage.
And I'll spend my bonus action chugging a healing potion.
Okay. You guys have lots of those, so
I have 7.
yep.
So
Probably a good thing you
Uh,
have that surplus, because you're not going to find them down here. Nope.
that's 2d4 plus 2?
Is it, which one is it?
Normal,
Yeah,
regular.
2d4 plus 2 for a regular healing potion.
I think I ask this every time I use it.
That's okay. You're fine. Alright, so Alicia's turn with the Mind Spike. Sid!
Sid, okay, question. Would she be considered a monster?
She's a monster.
I will give you this, no.
She's not a monster?
Very clearly undead.
Okay.
Wait,
Too bad.
is that not a monster? Is undead not a?
It's its own category.
Sad face.
Well,
Alright,
it
then I
depends, because
won't...
like if it's whole monster, then
monstrosity
you can
is-
still.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
this
depends
is...
what
If
it
it's
is.
whole monster or something, then you could still do it on undead. It's just monstrous is different than undead. And like
Monstrosity
beast
and
is different
beast.
than
Yeah, I'm asking for a spell that specifically is like, yeah, hold monster, so...
give me the
It's your
description.
call.
Give me the description.
I mean, the spell is called Charmed Monster, and the description is just you attempt to charm a creature you can see within
Well-
range.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you that's not gonna work.
Okay.
She is fully immune to charm effects. Like, that's not even gonna do shit.
Okay.
I'll give you
Good.
that. You've heard
I
enough.
appreciate it.
You've heard enough ghost
Okay.
stories, Sid, to know that.
Right, Judo. Alright, then I just want her to die, question mark? If you can do that one more time, it would be very convenient for me.
I cast die.
Power word kill.
I was gonna say, she could do that at higher levels, she doesn't have it yet, but technically.
Jeez. I've had enough of this. Done.
And goodbye. Yeah.
So she has resistance to lightning, which makes me...
Mm-hmm.
Because basically everything I do is nothing but lightning.
That's what happens sometimes.
That is what happens. But that's fine.
Could you Dragon's Breath as something else?
No,
Then you
it's
pick
stuck.
your-
It's stuck for
Ah,
lightning.
you-
Once you pick it, it's like stuck like that. But this dude down there might not be. So I mean, wait, what does the free other target? Oh, this might work. Wait, sorry. Need to do some measuring. Yes, this might work. All right. I do not like being touched inappropriately. All right, scratch that. Yes, I do like that, but not without my consent. That is not cool, and that's why I'm going to cast chain lightning
My God.
on this dude. Not on her, but on the dude who tried to grab Rolka, also inappropriately. Jesus Christ, guys! And where did it go? There it is. Okay, sorry.
You're fine.
They both must make dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend 3 more sorcery points to make the black grabby dude have disadvantage on his.
Got it. I'll roll him first. That is a good thing he had disadvantage because you rolled a natural 20 on the one. So that's a math 10 for
Yeah,
him.
he fails that.
Okay. And for her, that is a natural 1.
Nice, so she takes half damage because it's lightning.
She's gonna take
So-
full damage because it's a nat 1.
Ooh. I appreciate it. Okay, so that's roll 10d8.
Jesus. 10d.
Just-
Fuck.
How many? Yes.
God damn it. Alright. I'm into it.
50. They both take 50 points of lightning damage plus
Holy shit.
plus Heart of the
balls.
Storm causes creatures of your choice that you can see within 10 feet. Are they within 10 feet of me? No, he isn't. But she takes an
is.
additional plus 5. So she takes
55.
55 points of lightning damage, and the black dude, the black monster gooey dude, takes 50 points of lightning damage.
Fuck
It's my best spell.
life.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Yep.
Woo.
This is what happens when you do touching without consent. Let it be a lesson to you.
Jesus. Oh man. The room lights up from the force of Sid's spell. And you all actually kind of go blind for a minute when the lightning hits your eyeballs. It reflects off the water. It reflects off of your weapons, and when it calms down and this cacophonous crack of lightning fades, the Banshee is reeling, and this guy prone on the ground, which is really fucking hilarious. He would have had prone to the dex save anyways. I forgot about that. You can take your sorcery points back, Sid. He would have had
It's fine.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Is sizzling from the force of the blow.
I just say, bad touch. Don't do that again. Yeah. Remember that wherever you are going after we kill you again, by the sounds of it. I am Sid, by the way. I'm the new addition to the team.
No.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good.
I love my thunder
It's
turtle.
so good. Holy shit. All right.
That's my turn.
Okay. Okay. He was gonna use a legendary action, but he's prone. So, this guy is gonna get up from prone then, scale the wall, and come up, that was 10 feet, 20, yeah, so he only has another 10. Nope, he has another 20. Missed that. And is going to... Who looks like a juicy target? Araxis looks like a juicy target.
Compliment.
This combat is very sexual.
Yeah.
I didn't mean it like
I'm
that.
sensing sexual
Jesus
undertones.
Christ. Wow. It's
But
going...
You guys asked for this.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
I did.
True.
This is the
Rating
shit.
16, everybody.
This is the shit we put up with. Oh my god. All right.
Happy birthday.
Against Araxis, that is a 19 to hit and a 15.
The 19 does the
The
15
19 hits. So it's slashing damage as the claws come out. Some kind of odd shadow energy coming off of them. That's going to be 15 points of slashing damage to you.
Is it magic because he has crazy shadowy claws?
It is not. It's just pure slashing damage. He basically
Heavy
has,
armor has
yep.
to take some off.
Right. He basically has hands made out of knives. It's not pretty.
No.
Alright. That's all he can do, though, because he had to use all of his movement to even frickin' get up there. Ulrin, what would you like to do?
Well, he just moved on over here. I mean...
Fair.
I will rotate up here.
Okay.
And I'm going to smack him with my hammer.
Got it.
The fury and fire. 17 to hit?
17 misses, unfortunately. This thing is not fully corporeal in some parts, and you manage to hit part of its body and just get a little bit of black goo on the end of your hammer.
Ew.
But it doesn't seem to connect with. It's like the goo came off of the body in almost a shielding motion and then was absorbed back into its form.
Gross.
Pretty much.
Okay. And then as bonus action, I want to bring the anvil up. I don't have control of the anvil, but just bring it up and hit him.
You want to flank him?
I don't remember if that counts as flanking.
Not
I don't
technically,
remember
but if Volkar wanted to flank on his turn, he could move into that space with the anvil.
That's true, yeah, I can just... Oh, yeah.
Yeah, or you
Oh,
can
okay,
move it
yeah,
there.
sure.
Yeah. So.
It doesn't matter. I just want to hit him.
Yep, you can hit him. Sure. Go for it. Oh, and I'll give you control of that. Sorry about that.
18 to hit?
18 misses. Just misses. Same kind of thing. The anvil just gets goop on it, and this thing almost slithers away out of reach.
Gross.
You asked.
That's my turn.
That's your turn. Okay. At the end of your turn, it is going to use two legendary actions. And I need... It might be everybody. Let me just double check here. It is everybody. I need everybody to make a wisdom save as you see it pull itself like almost into its own body and then releases the shadow energy in an attempt to curse all of you.
Oh, rude.
I don't trust my dice.
Wisdom. That is not Sid's strength.
19.
Which might surprise you.
I am
23.
definitely using Dark One's own.
Okay.
Wait, does she have...
So plus. Okay, so 20.
But she has advantage on wisdom saves because of a Karen's hit.
That's right. And then...
Oh god, Olrin. Volkar, why?
Wait,
Why is it
is this...
Wait, what did I do?
Is this
I'm getting my
magic?
dwarves
Oh.
mixed up.
It is
Racist.
an innate ability. All
I
right.
still did well, but...
Okay, so, and then Volkar
Got a 10.
got a 10. Oh, I saw it. Okay, so Elysia, Olrin, Neuraxis, Sid, what did you get?
15.
15. Okay. Everyone but Volkar manages to save from this. Volkar is going to... He gets hit with this wave of energy. He has a disadvantage on all attacks, and strength, and dex saves for 3 rounds. There is no way to dispel that. It is permanent for 3 rounds.
3 rounds. Okay.
3 rounds. Okay. But that is going to use up that, and then the figure of the Banshee left over of Fabiana Delacrane is going to just pull her head back, and one more time, Constitution saves, everyone, please, as it lets loose its second wail.
I am
Remember.
not doing a fucking... Like, I'm not... I'm using my portent roll of 18 to do that to
Got it.
21 because
21.
I'm not going down again.
Fair enough.
Remember, Sid, you have inspiration.
I rolled a 20, I think.
I
That's
did.
okay.
I didn't see the dice. Oh no.
Oh, no!
Oh, no.
I wish I
No!
could give you that inspiration.
All right. And then...
And then
Volkar's fine, of course. So, unfortunately, Olrin and Neuraxis both drop unconscious to 0.
No.
I got 15.
You
Oh,
failed.
It's the
yay.
Yeah.
I
So
think it's
you're
18.
out. It's 18. So the cleric and the warlock are both out on the ground, all next to each other.
Aw,
That's
we hold
sweet.
hands as
Yeah,
we
you
push
can,
off.
you can
Like,
do that. Yeah, everyone else is fine. Alicia, you're like, nope, not again, not again. And she is actually going to move. She is out of reach of you, Sid, so she is actually going to dance back this way. And as a bonus, regain hit points.
Oh, because she's like floating above the like cliff.
They
That's why I can't
float.
get
They
in it.
hover, technically.
Balls.
And you watch when she does this. She reaches out to 2 of the orbs, and they disappear, and she takes their energy back into her form.
That's not good.
All right. Neuraxis, death save, please.
Okay.
I don't know if I've ever taken two of you out at once. I'm very proud right now.
Yay.
17.
17. Mark your success down. All right. And then Volkar is at disadvantage on attacks and strength and dex saves for 3 rounds, but he is on his feet.
Yes. I'm just gonna...
Volker is like one of the few people who can heal and say that out loud.
Yeah, that's the...
If he has any healing spells.
He does. That's my thought, is to get...
It is also an action to feed a potion to someone.
Yeah.
That's true, but I mean, his...
It's up to you.
You have to be next to cure.
Yeah, Cure Wounds is a touch spell.
Okay. Yep, let's go for it. Oh.
Okay.
Wait. Do I want to be in Sid's way? No, I'll go over here. And then, yeah, just put a hand on Ulrin. And it's probably something, like, deeply inappropriate. The start of sexual healing or play or whatever, like Tom Jones. Like, and he just gives him the, like, giddy up, like, slap of football players. A 3rd level cure.
Okay. Nice. So it'll be 3d8 plus charisma modifier.
Is 5 down. 20.
There you go. Orin, you wake back up by a slap on the ass and you feel a little bit better.
We got work to do. And then he just, like, bardically inspires. I mean, probably sit again after the crazy thing. Like, it's like a hat tip and then just another inspiration.
D10. Well, you still have one, Sid, right?
Oh, you're not...
Sorry. Oh. Sorry, were you talking to me?
Yes.
Yeah. Have you spent
sorry.
the...
What was the question? I have one word.
You haven't spent
Have you
your
spent-
inspiration dice, right?
I still have inspiration, yeah.
Yeah, you can't give it
Okay.
again, so...
Then I
Pick
guess
someone
I'll
else.
run.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pick someone else. Alright. Okay. So... and he's gonna stay there, right? I'm assuming?
Yeah.
He could move back into flanking. Technically, you wouldn't be out of reach.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
If you wanted.
Yeah, that's
I
a
was
good idea.
saying. Okay, Elysia. Ulrin went down and woke back up. Neuraxis is unconscious.
Yep.
This thing's wedged in between all of you, and the banshee's floating over the lake.
Well, considering the Banshee didn't have a resistance to psychic damage, I'm gonna cast Mind Spike at level 6.
Okay. Ooh.
Highest I can go.
Yep.
Mind Spike Dead B. B for bench.
So, why do I roll fucking 1? Please roll your
Natural 1.
1.
Natural 1.
So, 13 plus 15,
You're gonna double that damage.
28 times 2, so
56.
56.
She looks bad.
Take that,
Her-
you stupid bitch.
She's starting to fade in places. And looks bad.
As she should.
Looks bad, yeah. This die is failing me. That's 2 natural 1s on it. Dice jail! Okay.
No, keep it.
Dice jail! No,
Keep
dice
it.
jail! Damn it. All right. Do you want to move,
Fine.
Alicia? Do you gonna stay there on the edge?
I'm gonna stay there because I'm out of reach
Okay.
of the other creature.
Okay.
So
Alright.
I'm gonna stay there. Probably gonna be bad,
Could be.
but I'm gonna do it.
Okay. The end of your turn, the creature in the middle is going to use that shadow energy again to grapple onto you, Alicia. You're considered grappled. It just happens. So there's an escape DC, and then when it gets to be his turn, he may or may not use that.
Yep. Fun.
All right. So
Maybe you
Sid,
won't.
what would you like to do?
Hello. Okay. How badly hurt does the black guy, gooey guy look?
Not great.
Looking not great?
Not great. Not great.
Okay.
Not great.
So like, I like pair a spell, and first I want like focus it on the banshee, but then I see the dude grab Elijah, and I'm like push around and like straight ball of lightning line through him.
Okay.
Lightning bolt on him. Spend sorcery points. Give him disadvantage on dexterity saving.
On a dex save. Okay.
And I'm casting it at level. Yes. Good,
12.
bad.
No.
Nice.
Yeah, 12.
He fails.
Yeah, he would have
takes
failed both of them, but
He takes 96 of lightning damage.
Jesus Christ.
Ah, that's a bad roll.
Okay. Well, you fry him so badly he starts convulsing. And you watch him go limp.
He's dead? He would have taken an additional 5 points of lightning.
You actually, that 26 was exactly what you needed, which is hilarious to me. Because you said, I mean, yeah, you rolled a lot of ones in there, but he had 26 left. So that's... So just little arcs and spits of lightning are jumping off of his form right now, and Olrin, it's a little, you're a little like, oh, okay.
Oh yeah, and I assume the black tendrils around Elijah.
They do, yep, you are no longer grappled, Elijah. That energy just leaves.
Yeah, I give Elijah a tip of the head and say, "You're welcome, darling."
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Alright, that's your turn. Olrin, the thing beside you is dead.
I have a name.
Okay.
Oh, no, that's not.
Oh. Oh no. Oh my.
Oh god!
I'm not gonna like fully stand up. I'm just gonna kind of like sit up, look around for a second, and kind of like just kneel, like on one knee, stand up with my shield, and I'm going to cast Beacon of Hope.
Okay. Okay. It's in the chat.
And I just choose all of us.
Okay.
For the number of creatures, and so you guys have, for the duration of the spell, which is up to 1 minute, you guys have advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws, and regain the maximum number of hit points possible from any healing. And then after that, I will do, let's see, Mass Cure Wounds as a bonus action.
Okay.
So everybody heals. Well, it's not 20, it's
It's the max.
8 times 3.
So 24.
24, sorry. Math.
Nice.
So everybody heals 24.
Alright. Naraxis, you wake back up on the ground.
And then I'll just stand up. I'll use the rest of my action, or my move, to just like stand up and turn and look at the Banshee and just like ready myself like to strike.
Alright. the divine energy of Ulrin and his gods, plural, now, washes through all of you. I am actually going to make a morale check for her. Yeah, she holds on. That was not something she was expecting, and she is eyeing him warily at this point. And speaking of her, she is going to also reabsorb 2 of those orbs as a bonus. And regain some hit points as I bump my mic. Cool. Sorry about that. Jesus, not great. Alright. And let's see, she's hovering right now. So then she is just going to, she spins her head around in a way that no neck should move. And you just watch all of her teeth fall out and both her other eyeball fall out. And I need everybody to make a wisdom save.
Ugh.
Make a what save?
Wisdom
They just make a
save.
sad face right now.
You guys have advantage.
Yep.
Sweet.
Sorry, wisdom save?
Wisdom with advantage because of
Wisdom,
Beacon of
okay.
Hope.
Dope.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Woo! You're now immune,
Woot,
Ulrin.
Woo!
I do not
I'm
know
immune
how
to the
roll
crazy
with-
banshee.
And what is it?
12.
Volkar's wisdom is bad, isn't it?
Yep.
Natural 20!
Natural 20.
Woo woo!
Okay, not terrible. What's wrong? 17.
Okay. And Naraxis. Alright, so down the line, Ulrin and... Actually, Ulrin, Naraxis, Sid, and Volkar are all immune.
Oh.
Once you succeed, you're immune for 24 hours. Elysia, you are considered frightened of her for 1 minute.
So
You can-
yeah.
you can repeat the save at the end of your turn, which will be in just a few turns. But you can't move closer to her willingly. You have disadvantage if she's within line of sight on the saving throw at the end of your turn, and she's in line of sight right now. Can't move willingly closer to her. Attacks would be a disadvantage, so you're considered frightened. What you see just shakes you to your very core. And she is going to move this direction. Alright, Naraxis, you are awake, but prone.
Yep. I will stand up and use second wind to get some more hit points back. Just like uses like orange shoulders to like pull himself back to his feet.
Aw, teammates.
Best friend.
I have had enough of this dead lady. He just like reaches a hand back and then launches forward like he's trying to grab her, and I will cast Chill Touch on her.
Crap, alright.
10 definitely misses.
Definitely misses, yeah.
Yikes.
Definitely misses.
Just like looks at it, God, it's not my day.
Yeah, the energy the Eldritch Blast didn't work, this didn't work. It just fires off and hits rock behind, and there's a little bit of frost that gets left, and then that's it. She doesn't even register that you fired at her.
He just like swears, kicks the dirt.
In Draconic and Common and everything else. I forgot to have Volkar make a concentration check on his Cold Lightning. So if you would make that now, please.
Yep.
It doesn't need to be terribly high.
Oh no, wait, he has a good burn, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's a con save.
9%, 16.
That's
total.
fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so he still has Call Lightning available, if you would so like. She is well out of weapon range.
Yeah.
If only Hazel were here.
Sharpshooter. Yeah.
If only.
cue Hazel coming up on the other side of the map when all of this is over and being like, "Oh, there you are."
Hey guys! What's up?
Aww.
I wonder. Oh yeah, wait, psychic works, isn't it? I know what we're gonna do.
Uh-oh.
Take a wander. Like, looks at Sid. Gives her another, like, well done. And then I will cast Synaptic Static
Oh, Jesus
in
Christ.
the area around her.
I know how much you guys dislike this kid, this enemy. Fuck.
It's like some, like,
Fuck.
horrible, like, chord where he's just got, like, it's held wrong. He, like, lets it ring after it. It's all nasty.
Oh my god.
So she has to make an intelligence save.
Okay. I mean, not terrible, but... Oh my god. 5.
Nope.
5. A big 2. Plus 3.
So,
Jesus.
17 psychic damage.
17 psychic.
And
Oh, yep.
some other bad stuff.
Yep. After a failed save, the target has muddled thoughts for 1 minute and rolls 1d6 and subtracts it from all attack rolls, ability checks, and concentration checks.
Oh.
Can make an intelligence save at the end of each turn to end the effect.
Yep.
Ooh, mama. It's not lightning and it's not thunder damage like you're used to seeing him doing. There is it's almost like a grid that forms over her. And all of a sudden, all these points of light that he's forming with the spell as he's casting it absorb into her body and freeze her in place. And if she were not partially incorporeal, she would just probably drop like a stone into the water. But she almost hangs there hovering, almost lifeless in a way. Okay. Does he want to... Oh, he moved.
Yeah.
Okay. Bonus?
Sure, he'll inspire Daraxis and maybe I won't miss again.
I do need to roll better. Thanks, chat. That's...
Hey, chat. Please no.
I put
Don't
the
help her.
dice jail.
Don't encourage her!
This is
I got other dice down here, god damn it. Alright. Okay. Did he bonus? I'm sorry. I lost track.
yes, he inspired Daraxis.
Beautiful. Okay. Alicia.
Okay, I am frightened.
You are?
If I move behind Alrin, am I then out of...
Out of sight? Technically,
Get behind
yes,
the
because you are a size smaller than him. So you would have, and you have advantage on saves from Beacon of Hope, so it would be a straight roll to save against the effect, but is there anything you want to do with your turn?
move there, and I can do... Like, there's
Does Elijah
nothing
have
that I
any
can do
secret
that
buffs?
wouldn't be...
We'd-
Yeah, I'm gonna cast the
You
level...
drink a health potion.
That's
I'm
You can
actually
heal.
above... I'm above 50. I'm good right
Yeah.
now. From a person that's 59, if above 50 is good.
yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm just gonna cast... I'm gonna cast Mind Spike because I don't have to roll, she has to roll.
Correct.
So
Okay.
do that at level 5.
Jesus. Okay. All right.
I'm just casting Spike.
Hey, if it ain't broke,
It worked.
remind me. Wisdom.
Wisdom,
Wisdom. Okay.
and she has... No, it's not...
No, it's the other one that does wisdom.
Fuck. These
What
dice
is it,
are all
one?
going in dice jail. 9.
Oh,
9.
Yes.
still good.
Damn.
37 points of psychic damage. Take that, bitch.
How do you want to do this?
Oh,
Woo!
I want her to scream and fall into the water.
Done. You watch her get hit with this energy one last time as Alicia kind of fires out from behind Ulrin's. You now have plate mail, Ulrin, just FYI.
Oh yeah.
Oh, cool.
And your AC's
You have
23.
magic plate
And
mail.
she's 23 now.
Shit, when
Yeah,
did
well,
we get
yeah,
plate mail?
We found it.
We'll
Well,
go
you-
over that in a second. She
Fuck, that's awesome.
gets hit by this mental spike, and you watch it go right through her forehead, right dead center. And she and collapses and disappears into the water. And you watch this entire lake turn black from her form. And then she is gone.
Gross.
The lights in the lake slowly also turn necrotic and start to crumble almost into ash. And they dissipate as well.
Sid looks at her claw where she had lightning crackle prepared for her next spell. And she's like, eh. And then she like blows it out, and then she looks to Eliza and is like, nice.
Alright. She has been defeated a second time, it seems.
She just
Wonder when we'll meet her again.
probably in like a year.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Ulrin, as you all are kind of gathering yourselves back up, there's that same pulse around your neck that had driven you to guide the party to the right when you guys came to a crossroads in these tunnels to land you where you are now, hits you again. And you just get this very brief image that if you continue on this path, what you seek is below.
Okay. Guys, I think we need to continue going forward. I think that what we're looking for is up ahead and below.
Just like spits blood. Okay.
But we should probably rest for a second.
You
Yeah.
I think I
can roll
still
hit
have,
die.
like, 30 seconds of Beacon of Hope, so.
Okay, you guys don't have rarely use hit die. You have them available.
Yeah.
I'm rolling hit die.
That is true.
You have as many as your
10,
level.
20, 30, 40,
Yeah. So we're doing a short rest.
50.
Does your beacon of hope work on rest?
It's any healing, all healing.
Yep. So take
Oh,
the
God.
max on your hit die.
Oh.
And we have like a
Oh,
little bit
perfect.
left, so hurry.
And there's Volkar's Song of Rest that gives everyone an extra d6 to roll. You spend hit dice.
I also want to
From-
say,
Him.
Okay, so if we roll hit die, we get the top, like
The
the
max,
die
yeah.
plus. Do we get max from Volkar's thing too?
Yep.
Yeah, all healing.
Okay, then I'm immediately no.
Fine.
Nope.
Yeah.
Just like-
Jesus.
There.
also,
Yeah.
I'm also gonna say, when Olwen said, "Oh, we like need to go further down," Sid is going to say,
Oh God.
"You dwarfs and always wanting to go down." Oh, that reminds me of a funny story about our cook. And then she tells a really embarrassing story that our cook would probably not be very thrilled if he knew I told it. It's very embarrassing, and I'm gonna use that for giving us 15 temporary hit points again, because I can do it every short or long.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so mark your.
Volka is providing the slow, soothing background music to this inspiring tale, and it's like it's a funny tale. It's like, oh boy.
What has happened to us? What is going on?
This is how far we have come in nearly 2 years.
Oh my God.
Things have only gone uphill,
Downhill
from there.
massively. Oh jeez. All right. Okay. So yeah, figure out you have 15 temporary HP. You can add those in.
Yes.
Roll as many hit die as you need to. You have up to your level, so you have 11 total, which very nicely helped by a Song of Rest and Beacon of Hope. Okay. My notes keep moving.
Do you get your Constitution modifier on your short rest die?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, all of you should be able to get up to full pretty easily.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Which is
It was whether I needed to spend one.
impressive when you were down from, well, 0 for some of you. Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
So make
nice.
sure you have your spell slots marked for what you've burned. Ulrin, are you burning hit die?
Yeah, like 5, I think. 5 or
Okay.
6.
Does that
yeah.
put you up? All the way up?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay.
Pretty much up to full.
I can plug that in there for you. And then you have 15 temporary from Sid's inspiring leader feat.
Yeah, I got it.
Awesome. Okay. So short rest taken. You kind of keep an eye out on the perimeter. Nothing else happens here. And Ulrin, there is just that insistent pull that you need to keep following the path you were. There is a way out of here. It leads kind of in a northerly direction. You guys have really been turning and twisting, and you can just tell that you're further deep into the mountains at this point. All right. Onward?
Onward and downward.
I guess so. Yeah.
Onward and
Okay.
down.
All right.
Dug too deep. Wait.
Grab everybody here.
Question: how much can a big beast hand hold?
I don't know.
A handful.
Ah.
A bigly handful.
I don't know, actually. I think there is a weight on it.
I can probably.
Yeah, I think they had to put it in here under Arcane Hand.
I
because
have
of
it
the
on my.
copyright. It says 20 AC. It has a strength of 26.
Okay.
So then if you just
Yeah, so you can-
do the weight thing for
Yeah.
like encumbrance, it has to do with strength.
Yeah. I was just thinking if we're going over the water, I'm gonna big beast hand and carry myself, and anyone else who is light enough to get over.
I would say that you could do that. And honestly, it's not so far that you can't jump that. Like if someone were to... No one throws a dwarf, but you could throw the gnome. Or someone could carry you, technically.
Oh yeah, we'll just like put you in the back, just on my shoulder, like just
There you go.
come here.
Eh,
Yeah, dude,
Hold
you
on
weigh
tight.
like 40 pounds. It's like really
Yeah.
light. Yeah.
It's not
You're-
40.
You can be carried in a backpack. That's.
It's not okay. I'm like,
Okay, so you can
also
get
go-
over, and it opens up in this direction. It looks thankfully like the cave system here is a little more open, so you're not going to have to worry about army crawling again and getting your shell stuck or your armor stuck.
Yay.
And so you can
Don't get
continue
your
on.
shells stuck.
To not make you all have to play through any or all of that at all, to be honest. It's a few more days, and then you come to what looks like daylight up ahead.
Days.
Days.
Ugh.
Well, you've got your
Ah.
spells back.
Yep. With no other encounters.
Oh, that's
Well, that's good.
You all are not used to being stuck. Hey! You all are not used to being stuck in these claustrophobic areas, and it's just boring as hell. So what you wind up actually doing after a couple of days, you can now see daylight ahead. It's a little ways off. It's probably a half a mile up ahead. You can see it just around the corner, and you also spot, especially with Neuraxis with your superior dark vision, you spot two figures. One very small, and one, it seems to be leaning over someone who appears to be laying on the ground. But they're
Uh-oh.
in shadow. You can't tell anything detail-wise from this distance.
very small, like the pixies, or very small, like
Very small,
Hazel.
Elijah.
bipedal,
Okay.
with a tail.
Halfling. Oh.
Oh.
I don't trust it. I'm gonna shoot a lightning bolt immediately at them.
Oh,
No, I'm not
God.
going. No, I'm not going to was a
We have a
joke.
long
No,
way to
do it.
go.
Hazel's dead.
Jesus.
To one
I told
lightning
you
bolt,
guys I
doubt
would
it.
somehow find a way to get out of doing 2 characters at the same time. Well, that takes care of it.
And that's done.
Oh,
Yep.
you guys knew her? Oh, well.
Oh, sorry. Whoops.
Sorry.
My bad. I hope you weren't too
Alright.
attached.
Man, why couldn't you just retire them like Torkel?
Brutal.
Send them back to...
Brutal.
Send them into retirement.
Fuck.
Yeah.
All
Send
right.
them to the farm. That's where we send them.
Oh God! All right. So no, it's not Hazel. It's not Hazel.
Right, anyway, yeah.
Smaller than Hazel, and
Oh.
a tail, like I said.
In that case, I
Yeah.
shoot the lightning bolt. No.
You can.
God.
It's totally up to
Once
you.
again, no.
All right.
No, I don't. Like,
How would you like to approach? It's far enough off they don't seem to have noticed you.
I mean, you can't really sneak in the heavy armor.
Yeah, we can't. So,
It's up to you.
Although, how loud am I when I fly? Then I'm not clanking walking.
Then you're not clanking, and I would say that you would have advantage on that check, but you'd also have to keep low to the ground
That seems dangerous.
to not be like, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's a flying dragonborn. Like, you can't.
Smash headfirst into its
Yeah,
stomach.
I mean,
Yes.
it's either that or I could make you make an acrobatics check, so hopefully you don't
Oh.
run into a stalagmite or a stalactite. Okay, so you're just gonna approach openly then?
how far away is it?
Quarter of a mile?
Oh god, yeah, we'll go until we're closer anyway. We'll just
Yeah.
Slowly walk. Yeah.
I mean, we could maybe, like, lights out and just hand on the shoulder in a chain.
You could do that. Okay. How close do you want to get?
I mean, at 120 feet, I have, like dark vision,
Right.
like, the good stuff to be able to pick up
Okay.
maybe more details, or just to go, well, it's got a tail, I don't...
Okay, so you move up and you continue to move up slowly. You're being cautious. Neuraxis, you guys get within about 80 feet, and its head turns, and you see it raise a weapon that's way too big for it, and just, no, you keep back, no, mine.
Oh, God.
Oh no, Hazel's turned into some sort of, I don't
It's
know.
cute. We have to kill it.
Weird little, like,
I think the axe is just,
Oh,
like,
goblin
waves.
thing.
It's like... Do you mean the body is yours?
And you guys can clearly see this is a human man on the ground.
Because I don't eat people. That's fine. You can keep it. I don't.
No, mine! Sword!
Oh,
This is a kobold. Wearing an eye patch. The sword belt that is far too big for her. And not sure if it's he, she, you have no idea. Standing beside the body of this human man. He's got a big heavy jowl. Really fine leather armor. And it looks like the sword the kobold has probably belonged to this guy. He's got a couple of pouches, one on each hip. My sword kept me a slave. You go, you stay back. I know
That's
one
fine.
slave. I know one slave anymore.
I mean, he like looks over his shoulder like we have plenty of swords, right? Like we don't. I mean, I have 2, and he's just like without thinking, it's just like brandishing 2 swords around. Like, yeah, it's fine. We have 2. Like I don't need.
Oh.
The kobold goes, don't kill me! Don't kill me!
Are we there yet? Everyone
Oh yeah, you
is
guys
there?
are within 30 feet, 35 feet of it at this point.
Okay. So you see Sid go down like on one knee. I mean, she's still a lot bigger than the kobold, but like long. And she talks in a very like calming voice, which is a bit unnatural for Sid. And she like tries to calm him down and like, it is all right. No one is going to take anything from you. Be calm. They are yours. We are not here to do any harm to you in any regard. Your master is dead, so
Make
you
a-
have nothing to fear.
Persuasion check for me.
Okay.
It's she, clearly afraid. but also seemingly willing to fight all of you if she has to.
Natural 20.
Natural
Which
20.
was 8.
Okay. So you just watch her slowly lower the sword. It's too heavy. Her little arms are shaking, and she just lets it clatter.
Do not worry. He will not be able to hurt you anymore.
She just points up above you, and you can actually see where part of the mountain has caved in.
Nice.
I just didn't... He fell, and I just didn't help him. Does that make me bad?
No, it doesn't. Because if he kept you as a slave, then that means that he was the bad person and not you. And he deserved what was coming to him.
She very cautiously comes up to you, Sid, eyeballing everyone else, particularly the Dragonborn with massive swords out. Just like, oh, we have swords.
Yeah. I'll put these away now. Just like,
yeah, okay. She says, I'm Scowl.
Hello, Scalp. Very nice to meet you. I'm Captain Sid, but you can call me Sid. Scalp. That is a very lovely name.
It's because I can't smile. See?
Mm.
Can I go?
Where do you want to go now? Now that you're free, where do you want to go?
Away? I don't know. I don't know what... I don't know.
What were you and your master doing here?
Kind of scratches herself. Looking for shiny rocks. He uses that, and you actually can see kind of off to the side, now that you all are looking at this guy, there's a pickaxe off to the side about 10 feet from his body. It looks like it just dropped there from where he fell, and it seems to be made of, well, Olwen would recognize it. It looks like it's made of, like, adamantine or mithril or something.
Well,
very hard metal. Not what you would make a standard pickaxe out of.
That means he's stealing something equally tough.
Look for shiny gem rocks. I don't want shiny gem rocks, just want to go.
Yes, you're very smart for that.
I'm gonna go pick up the pickaxe and identify it, just see if it has something magical about it while Sid is still talking.
Yeah, this is, Scal actually tells you that it's a pokey sharp rock bitey gem findy thing, as she calls it. Very long name, but what it actually does is it can seek out gems and minerals in a 60-foot radius.
Whoa. That's a
Okay, can you say that name again? Pokey sharp.
I mean, if you're gonna put it in the inventory like that.
Oh, I'm putting it in the bag
hell
right
yes.
now.
Pokey
sharp gem finding.
Pokey sharp rock bitey gem thing. That's just what she knows it as.
Sharp gem finding thing.
Yeah, whatever amalgamation of that you want to put in there is fine.
Can I,
yeah.
look at the sword? Is there anything special about it, or
No.
did he just have a sword?
It's just a longsword. It's literally, and it's probably never seen a bit of use ever. This guy was not dressed for mountaineering. He does not look like he has the physicality of someone who is used to scaling mountains.
Carl, where did you and your master come from? How did you get here?
Through, and she points at the two dwarves. City full of them.
Racist.
Kraghammer.
She doesn't know what they're called. She just knows they're big.
Look like that.
Wow.
They don't have the dragon, the turtle.
Wow.
Yeah.
Insensitivity. I don't know what they call. They just look like that.
Oh no! Come on. So much shit. So this is what I get, huh? Okay.
I'm just.
I know you're fucking with me. Sid, she does run up to you and pushes something into your hand and starts to scurry away. I leaving. Don't like it down here. Don't like caves.
Wait, do you know the way out of here?
She points. not out, but weird thing that way, and points toward where the daylight's coming from around the corner.
Wait, and that is the direction she's moving in?
Yeah, she's kind of, well, I'll say it this way, because her direction sense isn't very good. She was running back the way you guys came, and then realizes, like, oh wait, no, daylight's that way, and starts to go the other way.
Cal, wait, it is your choice, but if you want, you can come with us, and we can make sure you get out of here. There are a lot of weird and dangerous things down here, and there is strength and safety in numbers.
I trying to go home. He took me from Kobold City.
Where is Kobold City? Do you know the way back there? We can help you get out of this mountain, and I have a ship. I could help you in getting back to your home.
Okay. But if he looks at me funny, and she points at Neuraxis, I kill him.
Oh, don't worry, he won't. I will make sure.
Lift? He's just like looking at it like,
Do you even lift, bro?
can you even lift the sword? He's like, what did I do? Like,
is the sword like a mundane sword?
Oh yeah,
Like
it's the most basic longsword. It's way too big for it.
He like kneels down, roots around his pouch, like pulls out like a dagger, and he's like, "Do you want?" It's like handle first, like.
What do you want in return? He always wanted something. If I wanted something, he always wanted something.
I want you to be able to protect yourself. And he just like offers it again.
Can I stab you with it?
Only if absolutely necessary.
Okay, here's the thing. Oh, I'm gonna just try and stab it right now. If you can stab, miss, you're not allowed to stab it. How does that sound?
Okay.
I'm gonna use a fortune roll to make her roll a 9.
Okay.
So it's an 11.
Yeah.
So she just swings, and you just it doesn't even come close, Neuraxis. She has no idea what she's doing. In my defense, I'm better with a bow.
Yeah. You know, I knew a lady of, and he like points at Volkara, and she's like, she wasn't very good with the dagger either. She is now. It's just
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, I thought of that too.
Oh my god.
You're always much better with a dagger now.
All back.
Hey, you have to speak to them in terms they understand.
He's talking about Leora.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Going to I'm gonna take out the crossbow +1 that's in the bag.
Oh god.
Shit.
That is. Didn't
And
we also find
some
that
arrows.
Is it a
Or some bolts.
Yeah, Hazel found that. In like
is
Yes.
it a hand crossbow?
I don't know. It just says
No,
crossbow +1.
it was a.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
it's a
like too big.
two-handed, yeah.
Yeah, Hazel couldn't use it.
Then never mind.
Yeah.
It was like.
Hold on just a second.
It's like,
Sorry,
Break.
husband.
like,
No, we're
I'm
good.
alright
Okay,
with the bar.
so
Okay, here's a.
yeah, here's a giant.
Just like-
Right? Yeah. No,
Wait.
not so much.
Wait. What is my
We don't
crossbow?
have
I
any
have one.
bows.
No, we don't.
I like how
I have a
everyone
light
is trying.
crossbow.
Yeah, it's a hand crossbow. Yeah.
A light crossbow counts. I'll give her that. It's a +2 light crossbow.
Jesus Christ.
I got during this. I wrote down. Sid got during a raid. She never used this round trophy. So I'm gonna bow down and give her this +2 light crossbow.
She loses her
Here you
mind.
go.
She instantly is, and then she points it at the dead guy on the ground.
No. Don't worry. He already got what's coming to him. Don't worry. You're free now.
He's definitely like dead, right? He's just like,
He's dead. His
nudges it
head,
with his foot. Like,
yeah, his head got smashed when he landed.
Okay.
He cracked it on a rock and would just out instantly. If he were alive.
So cute.
You
Don't worry.
You mind if we like Narctus makes to like pat him, like check his pockets?
Okay, yeah, you can. No, she is not interested in anything. She's like, I already took the good stuff, and you see she's got a bottle of wine strapped to her hip.
Very good.
Sure. It's just
Yeah, he's got very expensive jewelry on. There's probably 1,000 gold worth of gems on this guy.
Give me that ring, you.
You dead bastard. Yep. Sid, she did hand you something.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you've been clutching this thing. It's a monocle with a lens that seems to reflect the light that almost casts a rainbow in a way. And it's got a really long, beautiful platinum chain on it. Was his. I don't know. He said it was magic. Don't know.
Well, the bastard won't be needing that anymore.
Sid,
Yes.
I need you
That's
to
me.
roll a history check and do it with advantage, please.
Okay. I don't think I'm very good at those, but let's see. -1. Here we go.
Woo!
And I don't know how to roll with
It's okay. Just roll it twice.
advantage.
It's
so I'll
all
just roll
good.
it twice.
It's all good.
That's a 9 and
Okay.
a 19.
19.
Natural 20.
Okay. That's all right. We'll take it. You know what this is. You've heard of this before. This is the monocle of rampant numinous gain. I'm going to give you this card. You know this because it was part of a famous treasure heist, and art and jewel heist, I should say, some from Manors in Amman about 100 years ago.
How many years ago?
100.
100. Whoa.
The art and jewels and gains from this massive thievery ring were broken up and sold all across the world and are still highly, highly prized by collectors on the black market. This is one of those pieces.
Oh, shit. Nice.
It is geared for you. So, it's actually considered a relic at this point. You don't know who's made it. It only works, obviously you have to wear it. So it's gonna have a pirate hat and a monocle. And look very good. So you can add extra damage to your spells, and you can cast Detect Magic without expending a spell slot. So,
I look at it and I throw it a bit up and down in my hands, and I look at it. What do you think? You think this will work with the whole ensemble? I don't want to ruin my style. Yeah.
Otherwise,
I'll give it
Pokey
a
just
try.
holds his hand out.
I'll try it out. If I don't like it, you can have it. Deal. Very good.
I so badly want you to allow the monkey to cast Detect Magic. That'd be amazing.
Oh,
All
it
right.
gives the spell, you don't have to be a spellcaster to do it. Because I was
Anyways.
considering, because for reasons, Sid might not be super into wearing the thing that the dude wore. So yeah, you know what? For funsies, I'll be you know what? You've earned it. And I hold it out to Pokey.
Okay. He sets it right over his eye, attaches the chain to his little vest,
Yeah.
and then you just
I
watch
feel
his
like
eyes go real big. He seems very baffled by what he's seeing. And then takes it off and hands it back to you.
Okay. we will share it. Because I somehow love the thought of having
You blew his little mind. He was like, I was not ready for that. I could see through the Matrix. All right. So,
Alright, I will. Yeah, it requires attunement, so I will put it away in my shelf now and put.
of course.
Yeah.
So, you guys continue on, and you can start to see daylight around the corner. Scowl goes with you. She's not too sure what she's doing yet, but she's kind of tagging along. And you eventually do come to where the cave breaks, and you can see daylight and snow up ahead. And beyond that, stone ruins.
Nice.
Finally out of the cave.
Your first breath of daylight in a very long time. It's cold. It's getting to be twilight at this point. Hazel.
Yes?
You know they're nearby. You can feel Elijah's magic and arcane influence. You can feel Ulrin's divine force. You can feel the strength of your buddy Neuraxis. And as you keep pushing and climbing the mountain and climbing,
I turn to Cinnamon Bun as we climb and I say, wait, I can smell something. It smells like home. Let's go.
Oh,
And I keep climbing faster.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. Okay. And then eventually you're able to, you keep pushing. Whatever this drive is, powered by the yellow-eyed hunter, it pushes you past your normal capabilities. So you continue up the mountain. You push past guard outposts. You push past packs of wolves. And eventually, as the days go by, you can actually see them ahead of you. And so you race forward and around the final corner, and then there they are, your party. Plus another larger creature standing before this brightly glowing well of water. This is where Hazel finds all of you.
Aww.
Hello.
He like hears it and just immediately like swings around like just boom, 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 boom. straight like massive.
I jump up.
She looks pretty much the same. She's got a few new scars. Her hair's a little bit longer. She has a wolf with her.
Yeet.
I'll give you that wolf here. Let me throw him in there. There's Cinnamon Bun. There we go.
Cinnamon Bun.
Okay, there you go. There's control over that. But Hazel, and they have a kobold with them, Hazel.
I will like take notice of the new people in the party right now and just like hugging Neuraxis and I'm like, did you miss me?
It's just like a fake.
We miss you so much!
Like a crunching sound from the like.
Like muffled sounds are coming out of
Oh, sorry.
Lokar runs over.
I'm gonna hug Hazel so hard.
Oh, I miss you so much.
I miss you.
Owen, come in. Group hug.
All right.
Everyone. The new people too.
It's like even if you're not unwilling, there's like Neuraxis just scooping people in. Like...
So there's this moment between family, and then Hazel, you've seen turtles before, but she's never once so heavily tattooed.
Hazel steps up to Sid. Sid steps up to Hazel, and they like look at each other for a moment. He says, "Hello." Sid says, "Hello there, little one. I have heard many tales about you. I haven't really heard anything about you. What is your name?" "It is Captain Sid. But since you seem to be a friend of my companions, you can call me Sid." Do you like sweet things?" "No, can't really say I'm a fan." "Give me one good reason why I should trust you, that you keep my friends safe and don't mean us any harm. I'm warning you, I'm really good at telling that stuff now. I have very fine instincts and a very good nose. You know I have a pet monkey. Alright, you're cool. Guys, she's cool. I approve of your choice. Hey, who are you? I say that to Scowl. Oh my gosh, you look like me.
Hi.
That is a really nice crossbow. I have one too. Do you want a cookie?
Yes.
Okay.
Alex is like, wait, where's she got cookies from? He's like, he like holds up the cabin board like.
It's not the mansion.
I always have cookies with me, Alexis.
Ulrin, as all of this is happening, you get this feeling like you're being watched, and you turn around, and up at in this area, Ellie is just Istis, is just standing there waiting.
I hate to break up the reunion, guys, but I think we have some company.
Oh,
You guys
but
all
she
see
just
her.
got back. He's like, we have to.
Hold on, we know you're an ancient goddess, but give us a few more minutes, alright? I'm sure whatever it is, the fate of the world and whatever can wait.
She's just standing there.
Hazel did not actually say that.
No, you're good. You're good.
No.
Hazel came back different.
I think Naraxis just like taps her on the like cabin. Like, I didn't lose it. Also, there's like 3 more flavors. Sid has been to some weird places. I didn't know you could put pineapple in a cookie. It's like,
Why did I not think of that? That's genius. Did you
I
make
kept
sure?
a list, and he's like,
Did you make sure to say the words every time you called the mansion? I can tell when if you like.
I did.
He was really good. He was really a good.
And you did the appropriate pose to it, right? It's like a 5-step pose that you have to do.
I might have rushed the pose.
That's okay. I'm just screwing with you. I learned that from Camilla. And I take back the cookie mansion and I say, I've missed you, old friend. Back home where you belong.
Oh, Lord.
We missed you so much.
Oh.
I miss you guys so much too.
Aw.
And we actually could stop there if you want. You can find out what Istis wants next time around.
We just have to call Cinnamon Bun over.
Yep, you could do that.
To get
Yep.
in on this
Yep.
talk too.
He just starts licking everyone. It's fine.
That's
I
fine.
like to imagine like Pokey climbs down from Sid's shoulder and sits in front of Cinnamon Bun, and they like have a similar while Sid and Hazel are having their moment. These two have a similar moment, and then they like also nod towards each other, and then Pokey climbs on Cinnamon's back.
Grabs a couple handfuls of fur. Yep, onward. And Scal has no idea what to make of all of you. She's just there.
And Hazel is to Sid like, I like your monkey, and Sid is like, I like your wolf. And
This
that
is-
is how these two have made peace with each other.
This is going to get interesting. All right, so I think we'll go ahead and call it there. We will pick back up on August 25th for our 2-year anniversary game. We have some 2 years. We have some giveaways to plan out. So be on the lookout for that. I have a little surprise that all of us are going to be working on that will premiere, I do believe, before that game. And yeah, 2 years. You crazy motherfuckers.
2 glorious years.
Take your level 12, please. Go ahead and take your level 12. Shit's getting real. So we will see you all in a few weeks. It's a little bit of a gap, but this is how the summer usually goes for us. We pick back up steam in the fall and the winter when it's cold and no one has anywhere to go. And Julie will be playing again from Australia.
Yeah, except that I will be playing at 1 a.m. in 40 degrees.
There you go.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. But I'd only do that for you.
I was gonna say thank you so much.
Yeah.
We love you, and
I love you too.
And then I think we'll stream the Honey Heist game on the 24th.
Yes.
The thing that I need to write. Yeah. I have the notes. It's just not fleshed out yet.
Thank you so much.
Of course, yeah. So I'm running a Honey Heist game for Julia and her friends from Australia on the 24th.
We're all gonna be koalas. No, we're not, because koalas are not actually bears.
They're not actually bears, correct. All right, guys, we're gonna head out, but thank you again. Catch us on the 25th for our 2nd anniversary game. We love you all. Be good to each other. Bye, everybody.
bye.
Bye.